How's the quality on that?
Amazing.
Can I see?
We don't have.
Whoa.
I know, it's insane.
Ethan will be streaming
Oh, yeah.
live.
Yes, live on YouTube. The channel is Mansant. It'll be uploaded after the fact, so if you want to watch your games post the tournament, that's why it's there. And also available for everyone to view at their leisure live at home. There are mics, there are face cams. If you want to opt out of either, just let me know, because I'll do like a couple minute setup with you, and we can just turn those things off if you have comfortable with it. But that's it on my end.
It is table 1 where it's being streamed. Just watch out for the equipment, bump it. It was great. The community online is great. I watched the comments come in, and everybody's constructive and kind, and it's really cool to go back and watch the matches over again. So thanks, Ethan, for being here and doing this.
No problem.
So if we have no questions, we'll go ahead and get round 1 started. Oh, the playmats. We have the White Dragon and the Phoenix Dragon, Fire Dragon. We're first and second.
Isn't next month's armory kit all Icelander stuff, pretty much?
I'm gonna be hiding that. Luckily, there's 2.
Howdy, lovely people. As you can see, we have fixed the camera. Look at this beautiful quality that's coming in. You can see my Dunkin' breakfast oh so well. Finally, after all the turmoil of dealing with that freaking GoPro that doesn't like to be a webcam, and then the phone, now we've upgraded to the correct camera that I wanted to use, which is actually still a phone. But it looks great. It is just a, we're 8 players, right? 8-player event, so it's not going to be cut, just going to be 3 rounds. And undefeated will walk away with the prize, so pretty short and sweet, but hey, that's okay because you all want to get back to watching the calling coverage anyway, which we'll kick on later tonight. So, just keep you entertained for a little bit. It's just fun Blitz stuff. And of course, I'll be on Levia, hoping to take home a win. So, we'll make that the saga we tell today. Okay, I think I'm at table 1 anyway, so it's a good thing I'm here. Sorry, where am I? What did you say?
You're here at table 1.
Okay, perfect.
I wanted to run this by you first. Sadie actually got paired with you.
Okay.
She's a new player.
Hi, Sadie.
I mean, she's played a few times. What do you think?
It's up to you if you want to be on stream or not. It's a great way to go back and learn as well. If you want to see where you maybe made a mistake or maybe where you really had a great comeback, all that gets preserved on YouTube, right? So you can go back. It's a fun way to look and get better. But it's up to you. It's also a lot of pressure, right, to be on camera and have people commenting. But also, the community is very welcoming. A lot of support for younger players, a lot of support for women in the scene. So it's up to you. But we don't have to do it.
It's your chance to be user famous. I don't think we'll do that far. But yeah, as long you just want to watch her play and help guide her.
Yeah, we can do that. We can make it.
Oh, she's got Rhinar.
Oh, that's great. Playing Levia. It'll be a great brute versus brute.
Brute versus brute. You've got this. Right.
Feel free. It's up to you though. No pressure. Okay.
You have her being streamed live.
Okay, perfect. Let me get some of this set up.
I was just mostly concerned because I know it's a pretty big competitive scene that follows you.
Well, we're all Levia fans, which at the end of the day is not actually the most competitive bunch, right? We like to have fun. We like to try to make the bad heroes good.
Yeah.
Oh, and it has some Charizards. Ooh.
Do you remember that whole
You're gonna have to lower the camera.
Yeah, right. I'm aware. All right. Good thing these are adjustable, because there you go. You're now in full frame. Do you mind? Can you hold a test hand about right here? Because this camera is also going to look at your hand. So yeah, let me just make sure. That looks pretty good. We can fix it a little bit. Okay, that's good. You can continue to set up. I'm gonna be on Levia, who's the female brute, the big purple one. What else do we need to do? Oh, change the heroes.
I would say, honestly, I think they're the first 28 years, I was 10. 10. Straight through the, yeah.
Oops, I put that
I
in.
went to the dinosaur. You want to do high rolls? Yeah, sure.
There we go. Alright, so the other part of being on stream is we have these microphones. So you'll want to put it about like right here. Yours should be clipped. There we go. So just unclip that. And then just put it about right here. And then, hun, can you listen on the headphones and make sure headphones are dangling here? Yeah, so I'm going to say a little test once she finds the headphones. Okay, how's that sound? Is that breaking anything?
No,
it's good.
sounds good.
All right, now your turn.
Hi.
Say like a full sentence, a little bit.
I am playing Rhinar.
You're playing Rhinar? How'd that sound? All right, we're all good there.
Yep.
Cool, we can jump in then. Oh, and I need to set up the timer. Okay, there we go. Finally, we can get the food off the table. I'm sure people didn't like that. All right. I really liked the dragon mat, but we're going to be a little fancy today. There we go. And my deck is here. So I'm playing Levia, who, I don't know if you've seen her before, but
I have. My brother has that card.
Okay, cool. Well, don't worry. I will explain everything. We'll keep it super clear. I also know what Rhinar does pretty well, so no worries there.
Okay.
I can help.
This is my first time playing him. I'm used to playing Lexi.
Oh, that's a complicated one, honestly. That's impressive.
She was my first deck I ever played.
Very cool. Yeah, there's a lot of Ranger fans, huh? That's a class people love. Shooting people with bows and arrows.
Yeah.
Tripping them up with some ice in there. It's good stuff. Okay.
It was my first time playing Rhinar. I've seen my brothers playing it a lot.
There we go. We're going there. Yeah, Brutes are another class that have a lot of diehard fans. If you're a Brute player, you become part of Brute Nation, and you never get let go of. They rope you in. But if you play Levia, that's like another level of it. That's even deeper into, being like converted to the cult, the League of Levia.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing I run on YouTube. If you're a Levia player, you can join the league, get some stickers, some pins, rep the whole brand. In fact, let me get you one for being on stream.
Eyes?
Check it out. That's the League of Levia.
That's really cool. That reminds me of a sticker that would be on my friend's water bottle.
Well, you feel free to put that on your water bottle, whatever you want to do. Convert your friends to Flesh and Blood. Even though the game's kind of intense with its name, right?
I will try, but they never played any card games before.
That's always been the funny part for me with trying to get people to play Flesh and Blood is the name sounds so intense. Like, I play Flesh and Blood. Like, okay, but it's because it's a game to be played in the Flesh and Blood, right? That's like the whole point. All right. So normally people either do like a high roll or a evens or odds, but since these are really fun to roll, we can do that way. So I got a 7.
Okay.
Let's see what you get. 7. Okay. Reroll. Oh, that's pretty good there. 10. All right. 5. So I'm going to choose to go first.
Okay.
And we'll give you that. Did you already cut my deck?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And then I'll reveal here. I'm on 2. all kinds of, unfortunately, fancy equipment. I know right out the box you don't get some of the good stuff, but you know, you'll get there. I've been playing this hero for over a year now.
I played Kano before.
Oh, Kano.
Only once. I failed.
Well, he's tough, right? You start at 15 life.
Yeah.
That's an uphill battle.
And I'm used to like going very slow with stuff and not like very speedy. When I tried Ira, that did not work out.
Ira's a very good starter hero, actually. I would, if you're trying to play, you know, a more competitive, like easier deck, Ira is a good place to go. But okay, let's see. On my turn to get us started here, it's turn 0, turn 0 for you, turn 1 for me, so you will draw at the end of this, right? I'm going to go ahead and play a Sift. Sift lets me put up to 2 cards from my hand to the bottom of my deck and then draw that many cards. I'm going to put 1 card on the bottom and then, oops, sorry, that's the wrong one. We're going to put this card on the bottom and then that lets me draw 1. And we'll draw that here. Okay. This then goes to the graveyard. And I thought I had a linear plan, but maybe not. Sure. Then I'm going to just attack with Beast Within. So this comes in for 6. It doesn't really do anything. It cares about when it was discarded, which it's not being discarded here, right? It's just, it's an attack.
I'm going to...
So 6 damage, and actually we do have these things to help keep it clear.
None of my things in this are free.
Oh, so blocking doesn't cost you anything, remember? You're just going to use the card like this and just use it for its defense value. Almost nothing else matters. Unless it's a defense reaction, then those you have to pay for.
Oh, okay.
And it'll tell you on the bottom if it's a defense reaction.
Then I will block it for 3.
Okay, so reminder, you will draw up an entirely new hand this turn. So normally it is better to just block everything because why take damage, right? If you're going to get the cards back anyway.
Okay, then I'll block.
Good. So
6.
you're going to full block. So no damage goes through. I'll go ahead and pass the turn, arsenal this card, and go to you. So then we're both going to draw since it was the end of that first turn. 2, 3, 4.
I'm going to pitch this for 2.
Yep. So technically the way you have to do it is play the card first, and then that will tell you how much you need to pitch. So you can't just pitch for no reason. So it can also help you to just say, okay, I'm playing this, let me commit to it, and figure out how I'm paying for it. So that's technically the right order.
I'm gonna be playing this, and then I'll pitch these for 4.
Okay, perfect. So that's then going to come in for 6 damage, and it has this word Intimidate. And so Intimidate is pretty fun because we get to roll more dice. So I have this. It's a 1 through 4. So you can roll it and choose which card. We'll say this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And whichever one you hit will get intimidated. Number 1. So this is going to go here. I'll get it back at the end of my turn. And now I got to decide how to block this attack. I'm just going to block 3 on your 6 damage. So if you had any attack reactions, which I don't think that deck actually has, you could play them now. Otherwise, I'll just take 3 damage and we'll pass it over. 1, 2, 3.
And I'm gonna draw for turn.
Yep, you get to choose to arsenal that or not, which...
No.
No? Okay. This will then go back to my hand, and this will go to the graveyard. Alright, you dealt some damage. It's got to feel pretty good. I'm going to come in now for 8. So this is actually a card that you can run as well. It's a brute card, and it's pretty darn good. So if you like Rhinar, I definitely suggest picking it up. It comes in for 8 damage, and it says if you don't take damage, you'll actually get a quicken token. So if you fully block it out, you get one of these. And this says that the next attack or weapon gains go again. So it's your choice. Do you want to take an off turn to gain a quicken, or do you take the damage to have a turn right now?
It's 8, right?
It is 8. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of damage.
Figure out what I'm gonna block with.
I was running
People in the chat say, good luck, Sadie. Beat Ethan up. Hashtag Team Sadie. Jeez. Wow. Someone also complimented you on playing Kano, so you got fans already.
I was in a Frozen Junior play.
There you go. So you definitely have fans.
I'm not trying to decide if I'll take the 8 or waste my plan.
Right. It's a tough call. It's a lot of damage when you only have 20 life.
I'm just going to block it for 3.
Okay. I've got no reactions. So you're going to take 5. So we can track it here, actually, if you want. Take
Right.
5. Then I'm going to play a sigil. So this is an instant, doesn't take an action or anything, and I gain 3 life.
Yeah,
So
I
I go-
saw that in Lexi.
Yeah?
There's a lot of it.
Instants are pretty strong because now I get to pass my turn, and it's like I did 2 things, all with 1 action point. So it's over to you. I'll draw up 1, 2, 3, 4.
So these cost 0. I'm gonna play Clearing Bellow.
Okay, that's another intimidate, so we get to roll the die again. Give you these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and give you the die. So 1 through 4. Number 1 again. Okay, I actually like that. I'm happy with that intimidate.
Okay. Then I will pitch this for 2 and then
Okay.
to play this.
To play the record. Okay, so unfortunately it doesn't quite work that way because this has a cost. So this says as an additional cost. So not just pitch now, you have to do something else. You have to discard a card. So actually it will still work if you just don't play this, because then this is the cost, right? It will discard this card and it will still work. So you can still attack me. I'll just add this back to hand if that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. So this was discarded as part of the cost, and now you're coming in for 6 attack. 6 attack, I will fully block. We'll throw 3 and 3.
Okay.
Okay. And these will go to the graveyard. And you'll draw up. And we're back to swinging big.
My deck's falling apart.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that same card, actually, I found it again. Another swing big. So there's only 2 of them in the deck, right? Because it's Blitz. You're only allowed to have 2 ofs. So this is the last one you're going to see this game, for sure.
Okay.
So it's the same deal. You can either block it out fully and gain one of these, or take the damage.
They don't feel like that.
I will block for 2.
Okay, I've got no reactions again, so you'll take 6 if that sounds good to you.
Yep.
Unless you want to block anymore.
I can't.
Nope.
No.
Okay, so you'll take 6. I will pass it over to you. And I can't swing big anymore, so we'll see what my turn looks like next.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Still seeing good cards.
So I'm gonna play this and pitch this to pay for it.
Okay, so you're coming in for 6. I will go ahead and actually take some damage here. I know. I'm going to block 5. So you're coming in for 6. I've got a 2 block and a 3 block. So I'm taking 1. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Okay, 19. And then that is your action point for the turn. So you get to choose again, Arsenal or not.
No.
All right, Sadie. Arsenal's a pretty big deal, just saying.
I know.
Tends to be, I mean, I haven't really done anything with mine, so I'm not setting a good example here, but Arsenal does tend to be important. Okay. On my turn, I'm going to come in with this guy. Now, this guy has another fun effect. we're not going to roll dice, but you get to pick from a huge pile of cards. So as an additional cost, that's kind of Brute's thing. For Rhinar, he discards cards. For Levia, I have to eat my graveyard. Because she's all about, I mean, you can even see it, she's all about consuming dark energy, all this kind of demon-y stuff. She's pretty scary. So her cards normally make me eat my graveyard. And that means I have to wait a little bit to play them, right? Because I don't have cards in graveyard on the beginning of the game. But now we've set it up, so you can go ahead and pick 3 cards at random from my graveyard. Your choice, however you want to pick them. Whatever feels good.
2. And then the top one.
Okay. So now what we're looking for are a couple things. And wow, you actually picked really strong cards here for you. Because what this card cares about is if a card with 6 or more attack was banished, it will gain +3 attack. But you chose no attack, 3 attack, no attack. So it does not gain the bonus. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. So it's coming in for just 6.
Okay.
Wow, there were a lot of 6s in there too. Look at that. All the other cards were 6. That's crazy.
I picked wisely.
We won't miss again, alright. We won't miss again. But for now, it's just 6 damage.
I will
Someone else
block
says,
for
I'm on Team Sadie as well. So.
I'm blocked for 3.
Okay, I've got no reactions. If you want to take 3.
Yep. Do that. Probably
1,
at
2,
low health.
3. You are at 6 to my 19.
Okay.
So I'm going to draw up and it's your go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I've got a pretty big turn coming up, Sadie. You better do something big. Pressure me like crazy.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna play this and pitch this for 2, being able to play it. I'm gonna smash you with the tree.
Okay, now that is very thematic and awesome, but I will point out one thing. I think that's Bare Fangs, right?
Yep.
So this actually does have the possibility of being more damage. Because this card says, whenever you attack with it, you will draw and discard a card. If that card's a 6, it comes in for 8. 8 damage, which is more than 6. It's a little bit of a risk, right?
Yeah.
But if you do it that way, you get to pitch a yellow. This is at least in hand, right?
Yeah.
So you're increasing your chances of discarding a 6 because you know that card's a 6. You
Yeah.
don't know what this card is. But it might be 8 damage. That tends to be, more damage tends to be better. So if you want to go that route, that's totally cool.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so now we get to roll dice again. You get to draw a card. And then I will roll the dice and we'll say even or odd for the one you discard, okay?
Okay.
Even, odd. Even. Which I think is the wild ride, right?
Yes.
Okay, so there you go. Now you get +2, so you're coming in for 8.
Either way, I would have gotten it.
Oh, really? Okay, there you go. Well done. You drew a 6. Now, I think I'm going to take all this damage. It's a lot of damage, but I really like my turn. So you know what? I think I'm just going to block with this card. Because this card's pretty strong. It's one of the reasons Levia is pretty good. So it lets me block 6 on a piece of armor, which is crazy, right?
Yeah.
But it goes to the banish zone and gives me a blood debt. And blood debt says I take a damage at the end of my turn. So I could be taking damage for blocking that way, but Levia can then turn off blood debt if she banishes a 6. So you kind of see like the full circle of synergies. But as of now, I'm at 1 blood debt because this is here. I block 6, so I'll take 2. And if you want an Arsenal, once again, probably worth it. Arsenal, if you think about it this way, is almost like a 5-card hand. Because it lets you put 1 card here, and this card then opens up more opportunities for your next turn. Because it's just an extra option you have to play.
Yeah, I guess I'll do it.
Okay, there you go.
Pretty strong card.
Okay, well see, then that's good. Strong cards you want in Arsenal. So that goes to grave, you'll draw, and we'll go to me. Alright, so now I have another really strong Brute card. This is another one you can play. So you can kind of see our big powerful cards are actually shared between your Brute and my Brute.
Yep.
So Blood Rush Bellow is another die rolling card. You'll get to roll a die here to choose which card I discard. If I discard a 6, all my Brute attacks are going to gain +2 this turn, which is pretty big. And I'm going to draw 2 cards. So hitting a 6 here is very important, and I will say they're probably both 6s, just saying. But you still have to choose one for me, so we'll do even, odd. Alright, odd. So that is a 6 or more, so I'm going to draw 1, 2, this is still in my hand. These are now in the graveyard. I have 1 floating. And we really liked the colors of those cards. Well done, deck. So this is my big push, alright? This is the big scary stuff. I get to come in now for 5 attack, and it has go again.
Okay.
Because this weapon gains go again if I've discarded a 6 or more, which I did, and it gains +2 because of the Blood Rush. So 5 go again right now. And I still have 2 cards in hand, 2 resources, and an arsenal.
Alright. I'm going to block 6.
Okay, so one more thing to point out here. This has go again, right? And I know my cards are a little confusing because they're painted differently, but this is the same card as that. They're technically the exact same card. So I will be for sure swinging one more time with basically the same weapon. So you want to protect as much of your health as possible and be very, clean cut with your blocks. So when you block 6 on a 5, you're wasting 1 life, right? If you know I'm attacking one more time with a 5, then you can save this to get full block value, at least for the next attack, right? So just because you're pretty tight on life, it starts to be pretty important to save every little bit. I also promise you I'm not going to, be sneaky about it. That just is better.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to block 3 and save this card for the next attack.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. And this also has an effect for you now. I'm not sure if you've seen that one before, but...
Reveal the top card of my deck. If it has 6 or more, put it at the top of your deck.
Yep, so you get so you show it to both of us, and if it's a 6, it's going to stay there. If it's not, it goes to the bottom. And actually, since you have another one, you'll get to check one more time. So you're blocking 3 on my 5, so you'll take 2. Then I'm going to attack you with... Where'd that come from? Oh, you're blocking the next one? I see, okay. So cool, so then we're swinging with this next weapon. You're blocking again, it wasn't a 6, so you're going to take 2 again. And then this is my last big attack to try to close it up. I think you can survive, though. So this guy is going to banish 3 again. I've got to eat my graveyard a little bit. If it hits a 6, then she's going to turn off Blood Debt, and this is going to gain go again. So a lot of things matter about hitting a 6 here. So go ahead, pick 3, however you want. And it will be coming in for 8, because it gets +2.
1, 2, 3.
All right, let's see it. That is a hit, and a hit. So what's interesting here is these are more Blood Debt cards. They're more ones like this that are going to deal me damage. But not this turn, because Levia turns off Blood Debt if I've banished a 6. So I get more power now, but if I don't turn off Blood Debt, I will take damage later. That's kind of her whole deal, right? Like big, scary blood rituals that can get her right in the back if she's not careful. I find her very fun because of that. Very high risk, high reward. So now we're coming in for 8 damage. It has go again, but I don't have anything to do. I promise you, I'm not being sneaky about it. I have nothing to do with the go again. So this is going to be the last attack of the turn, and you should be thinking about how to survive. And this is the point where you can start to look at equipment, because you've got a couple options that do give you extra life, right?
Yeah.
This one gives you extra life, just 1 though. And these ones, if you pay, are going to give you 2 extra life each. So the priority is
this one's
to
pay 1.
Yep. But if you pitch a card, it could pay for both of those at the same time, right? Is the cool thing about paying on defense. You've got 2 more people saying, "Let's go, Sadie. Rhinar hype. Go, Rhinar." Man, no one wants Levia to win. That's so sad. Sadie may be nice and all, but Levia is nicer, guys. Come on. Come on.
other players. I sold all of them when there was like pre-release prices, and then I pulled this one. I mean, it makes you feel better back when sales.
I'm mostly thinking about this one here.
Mm-hmm.
See if I should pitch this card.
It's actually a cool one though. We see the top.
And they can gain 2, right?
It will turn into 2 defense, but you do have to pay 1 for it.
I'll pitch this to pay 1.
Oh, you have a red. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's normally pretty scary in situations like this.
Yeah. So then.
Yep, so you would say
this.
that you're blocking with this, and then, right, this is 8 damage, you're at 2 life.
Yeah,
So you want to
and-
block as much as you can. This is 1 extra life as well. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you still might be dead. I don't know what that card is, but
Figure out. So 6.
can you only block 6 here?
I can only block 6.
Oh no, so it was the perfect number.
Yeah.
So, wow, that's,
think.
if this wasn't a red, right? You could also throw this in, and you'd be able to pay for that as well. It was a yellow. And you'd full block me out. Yep,
Yes.
because there you go.
Yeah.
1, 2, 5, 6. That means you're taking 2, Sadie. And that means it's game, right?
Yep.
Game. Well played. I think there were a couple learning moments, right? I think the one thing as well I'd suggest is you actually have a really strong weapon, like really strong. You get to turn any card into 4 damage, right? But it doesn't have go again, so that has to be the only thing you do on your turn. If you look at a card like this card is going to take 2 cards to come in for 6 damage, because you're going to have to pay with a card, and then you're going to have to attack with this card. So that's 2 cards, 6 damage. That means each card is worth about 3. But this is your weapon, so you don't have to spend a card to attack with it, you just have to pitch. And that means 1 card turns into 4 damage, which is better than 2 cards into 6 damage. So a lot of times with Rhinar, you can actually block a little bit more and just swing with your really strong weapon. And then build into some really powerful turns, like you had 8 damage turns with this, right? You've got a couple of those in the deck.
And in this, with my
Oh, and that
actual
one.
card,
Yep.
it has 9.
Yep, exactly. So you've got some really big attacks too. But you need to get me really low first so that they're scary. And the way you get me low first is with your really strong weapon. So we can play again if you want.
Sure.
Just for some extra practice here. But I would try that strategy this time. Is if you've got a hand that blocks, I would prioritize that and then swing weapon. And that's really hard for me to outvalue. Because I have to try really hard to get over your defense. And that's that can be scary sometimes, because if I can't kill you, then Blood Debt might kill me. I have this whole extra lose condition that no other deck has to worry about. So let me update this and update things here. 1 second.
Is that why?
Someone says, tell him he was supposed to be intimidated. Oh my god, that's actually so true. I forgot. You have your hero ability. Oh man, yeah, when you played Bare Fangs, the one that draws and discards, you intimidate me. That's totally my bad. That was probably like a 3 health difference, which luckily doesn't like change that much, but that's true, I totally forgot. Damn. People in the chat, they really want you to win. They're watching everything. Yep, yeah. All right, so we'll present that to you again. Did you want to choose first or second? Because now it's up to you.
I'll go first this time.
Okay. All right, best of luck again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm used to Magic, where you draw 7.
You play Magic?
Yeah, and Pokemon.
Okay, Pokemon I'm okay with. Magic, I'm glad you've experienced Flesh and Blood, because I would definitely prefer that game over Magic. But Pokemon's fun. It's definitely exciting to just get out there with some really shiny cards,
Yeah.
knock out some Pokemon, draw so many cards. That game is crazy. Crazy.
Oh, still.
I still put the promo as 100. I bought 3 of them, so I sold all 3.
Yeah, everyone was like dumping on the bundle. It wasn't value, and so.
And I also saw the ad on YouTube when I was scrolling through YouTube for this.
For Flesh and Blood, there was an ad. Whoa.
From your YouTube channel.
Oh, from.
Yeah.
Oh, like a suggested video. Okay, nice. That's really cool.
I get it.
I kind of said off.
It was like Keystone Cards of games? What? I realized. Oh, that one guy from last time.
Yep. I have your store logo here and everything. Sadie. Oh, that's the camera I'm supposed to look at. You look at this. Sadie's actually the daughter of the store owners here, so very involved at the local card shop. Very cool. Wish I had that growing up.
Because no one bought the bundle. Everyone was dumping on it.
Actually, I'm not sure we can play a game. Are you guys done?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay, so actually we can't play a rematch here, but as a gift, I would like to give you this playmat at the end of the tournament, if you like it.
I do.
You do? All right, that is yours. No problem.
Thank you.
This was actually gifted to me by a wonderful woman artist. She sent me. Check these out. Check out how cool these are. She sent me some cards I commissioned. And then she also just gave me the playmat. I was so excited. I mean, it's beautiful. It's all her artwork. But this is what she did for me. And then just gifted me this mat. And I'd like to gift it forward to you. So once we're done, this is the only mat I have today. But just remind me and it's yours, okay?
Okay.
No problem. No problem. Ooh. Not that I am not thankful, Janice. The mat is wonderful, but I think Sadie likes it more than I do. It's very cute. In fact, my girlfriend was like, I want this mat. It's very fun to look at. But you know what? Sandra can deal with it. Sandra can deal with it.
Yeah, it's really cute.
I pulled a Secret Rare, like the newest Yu-Gi-Oh set. Like it's like the biggest thing. It's like the Link Monster set where everyone was like,
And thank you for the sticker again.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for the game.
$50.
And it'll be on YouTube, so you can always go back and, you know,
Alright.
make fun of me later, whatever you want to do.
What's your YouTube channel name?
It's Man Sant, so I'm not sure I have it written. I don't have it written anywhere, but it is this.
Come on, take that out.
Yeah, so I think there's
It's this. Man Sant.
Okay.
And that's our skirmish right here, live. Alright, best of luck in the future games.
Thank you. Forgot about the microphone.
All right, round 2. We have Ethan versus Ethan at table 1.
well, whoever wins.
Okay.
Yes, I'm guessing Ethan's going to win.
Ha 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 ha.
There can only be one.
Table 2, David versus Tom. Table 3, Sadie versus Shayna.
Oh, well, an Ethan show match is good.
Versus Mindball.
It's fun.
So if Sadie beats you, are you going to make her do the wonder?
No, I'm gonna be proud.
And you said you're on, what, Dorinthia today? Or Chane again?
I'm playing Chane.
You're playing what?
Chane.
Oh, Chane again. Oh, yeah, no fun. That's right, that's right.
What would I be playing? What else do I have? Had this built for Blitz too, and never got to break him out.
Good. Good. We don't like that.
I did build Kano though. I have everything for Kano. I just haven't gotten the reps. Didn't want to play it today.
Round 2. Oh shoot, I actually need to make the round graphic real quick.
You don't have that
Skirmish.
saved?
Well, I do, but I need to just input what heroes people are on.
Gotcha. Made some changes to the list.
Enjoy.
Feeling good.
I imagine you still run 2 Art of War. Oh yeah, baby.
Would run like 5 of them if I could.
Alright, what heroes are people on? There's a Chane, there's a Levia, there's a
Rhinar and Dory.
There's a Dory.
Quicksilver. There's a dash. I don't know if you got it, David, already. And there's a Briar. Played Briar.
Well, there are 8 people though, so I need to check more than that. Let's see.
I don't know what that guy's playing though.
All right, we're almost there though. Dash. Briar. All right.
Oh, he's playing Chane.
Oh, there's 2 chains.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm
Sweet.
still missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm still missing 2. There's one Dorinthia or one of each Dorinthia?
One Dorinthia.
All right, you know what? I'm just gonna go
Oh
up
wait,
and walk
no,
around.
I think there's one of each.
I can't rely on Ethan for nothing.
I know. Wasn't sure.
Snatch for 4, but takes a draw card. So we will come in with Keystone. So we go again, come in for 5. You must block these, and then it's not going to be down.
Got like 5 cold boil silvers today. I'm ready for Munchkin. It's gonna be good eventually.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of stores end with a lot of extra because this skirmish season's been like a little light, honestly.
I know.
I don't know what people are doing with them.
I'm thinking like the issue is just people are at college, right? At home for school.
Yeah, also, no one really wants to, not to bag on LSS, but like, I don't want to be playing Blitz right now with like Nats and Worlds and Pro Tour.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'll play Blitz because it's like around, but
Yeah.
also to
Is that
travel.
a 3D Levia?
Oh, of course.
That is sick.
No, this is what's sick. These are what's sick.
Oh, you got.
You think you're a Chane fan? Psh, you
I
ain't got
don't-
nothing on.
I don't have
my
Chane
Levia
alters.
rep.
That's awesome.
Let's do this.
So are those like the white border scabs?
Yep. So
Sweet.
I didn't send in my rare foils because like I'll just sell those, whatever.
Right.
But I had the artist go and pick up
That's awesome.
non-foils because now they exist, and that way they don't like warp or anything either.
That's
So.
awesome.
All right, even run.
I'll go evens.
Hell yeah. I'll go first, baby.
Go first versus Chane.
Yep. I know, so many big brain plays already happening. Choices.
I was thinking about when I was moving to Briar, I was thinking about getting like Chane themed Briar altars.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, you should do that. Just make Briar look like a meth head. There you go. That's Chane right there.
It's Goth Briar, and like you get the Galaxy Black as the Rosetta Thorn. I thought about it, but not playing Briar. Can't do it.
Nah, I mean, I'd just stick Chane this. Like, they're both Demonaster, Shadow, thematic.
Right?
Tackle counter triggers. This is a cast.
We just need a shadow this.
What is this? Scoot it up. There you go.
Thank you. It's a nice map.
Yeah, it's interesting. Where'd you get that one?
I commissioned the artwork. I printed it from
Really?
Gaming. One of a kind.
Very cool. Is that young and old? Is that what that is?
Yeah. Yeah, it's young and old Chane, and then like.
Man, you gotta contrast that background better. I can't see nothing.
Yeah, it was better on the art, but like the printing
print,
company
yeah.
screwed it up. But like it's got the Eclipse background, right? Library of Solana. I thought it was cool.
Gotcha. That Eclipse full art is like, or not full art, but if you get it blown up like on a mat or something.
Yeah,
God, it's so sick.
for sure.
All right.
All right.
One,
Good luck. Have
two.
fun.
Good luck, but not too much, please.
I didn't put a mic on.
You didn't what?
I didn't put on
Oh
the
yeah,
mic.
yeah. Flip that. It's right here.
I'll do that. All right.
We go like.
Best of
hard
luck to
right
you.
now.
No, you don't.
I'm feeling it a little bit though. Maybe not like.
Let's see it.
If it has a 0,
We'll just come in for 6. Fill the graveyard.
but like because these don't have like late grade.
Interesting. Okay. I will block 6.
Go to you.
Okay. I'll draw up with you.
Oops. Where'd my mic go? Why did I take that off?
With Overblast, it gets 3 from its own ability, 2 from Black Monster, 3 from
Okay.
This is so tiny.
This is interesting.
I'm still on 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Got a fairly weak turn, but I'm gonna go for it. Play the captain's call. I'll choose the +2 mode. And then we're gonna chain, make a soul shackle. Next thing has go again. And then we'll come in with mutated mass, pitching, or sorry, Riftbind, pitching.
Okay, you want to play that
Yes.
way? Okay, gotcha.
Just come in. Sorry.
Oh, these are Mandible Claws. They're altars.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, someone just asked.
Oh, okay.
It's like a full art scene. I'm not sure if that messes up the phone focus now, but oh well. It's Mandible Claws, yeah. It's coming in for
5 go again.
5 go again.
That's all. Nothing fancy.
On my turn, couple of goes off.
Huh.
Then you're
If that's worth the push. Two, most likely. It's so hard to get good value on Husk versus Chane with all the arcane. I might just do it now, but boy, does that feel wrong.
You got the Revel and Rune Blood in hand to pop it anyways.
I know, right? Like that's the crazy part. Like it's actually like kind of now, or I can get blown out. So we
Okay.
will Husk.
Sure. And I don't have the Revel and Rune Blood. I
Okay.
lied. There's Rosetta
That's fine.
Thorn, 2 and 2.
Yep. Well, we're taking the arcane. Can't help that. And then wonder if that's the right move then.
Yeah, I can come in several times.
This turn got really interesting.
My RNG was really, really good. That's bad, but I'm not working back again. It's pretty good stuff. I love it, man.
Wow, do I go like hella aggro, crown, fill graveyard, gas, go? I think we honestly probably do. I'm gonna do that. Bottom this.
All right.
I need the graveyard, but I don't want to block.
All right. I'll Arsenal and pass.
Cool.
Well, it has to be a shadow card, right? So could you have banished the...
All right, I'm
do
going
some
to start with Art of War.
Shackle,
Smile.
Pitch here, I'll say +1 and banish. And we'll banish here. 2.
like a yellow or a...
Draw.
You're probably...
2.
Maybe you were zoned in on...
And then you're banishing that, right?
Yep, this is banished.
Because Art of War doesn't have that.
Okay.
Said
and then
+1.
You see graveyard.
Graveyard's at 3.
Graveyard's at 3.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Gonna invert.
What if I did?
Do it. Is that what we're waiting on? Or is it my go?
Should I just do it?
It's pretty disgusting if you do.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Pitch the Ghostly Visit here, and I'm gonna banish the 6 and the Crown of Providence, I guess.
Cool. Pretty gross, pretty gross.
Could be baiting me.
Sure. Claw for 3.
And I will take the claw for 3, go down to 17.
Okay, I will arsenal this and go to you.
Okay. And then goes there. Gonna soul shackle 1. There we go. Mandatory chain banish of the day. We got the captain's call. Give the next thing +2. And then we'll make a soul shackle. Tick up the die. Give the next thing go again. Come in with ghostly visit. Pitching that. It's coming in for 6. Go again.
Yeah, pretty gross.
The other one.
Pretty gross.
No cards in hand. 2 floating.
Right. Well, I mean, Sigil of Suffering is a decent.
Yeah, that, and then you got the shadow puppet. The 6 defense reaction.
Oh,
Can I just push a little bit, I guess, make it 9.
I'm like, really?
It's okay. It's okay. I'll block 6.
Okay. I'm just gonna come in with Rosetta 2 and 2.
Yep, we'll take 2 and 1. Okay. Block with this.
All right. It's the end of my turn.
Cool. I'm going to come in here with Boneyard. Boneyard's going to banish these 3. I'll trigger hooves.
Okay.
Gain an action point. Come in for 6.
I'll put Husk in front of that.
Okay. Claw for 3.
And I'll take the claw for 3.
Arsenal. Go to you.
Okay. Husk gets banished. Start of the turn, I shackle 2. No hits as always.
It's good. You really should not, play down about that because you destroyed my Art of War. All right, so you want to talk about how turns play out. That's the
I'm
worst
allowed
case.
to do it.
That's the
All right,
worst case.
we're gonna soul shackle here. Give the next thing go again. Come in with the unhallowed rites, pitching a Malverian Skies. Floating 2.
Just 4.
Just 4. 4 go again.
Take 4.
Okay.
Reactions.
No reactions.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, and I'll break the chain here
Yep.
to play Revel in Runeblood, holding priority.
Hell yeah.
Creeper's activation here.
Another Revel.
Pay 1.
Let's do it.
Second Revel.
Wow, you are an insanely skilled player at drawing Revels. That's
All right, here's
incredible.
8 rune chance once
8
that
rune
resolves.
chance. 8
I have an
rune
extra
chance.
action point for whatever that
yeah.
matters. Because I need that, right? And then we got an 8 somewhere.
Yep.
And then here's Rosetta Thorn for 8 rune chance and 2 and 2.
Yeah, just 12 damage. So I'll just go ahead, sigil
Sigil.
up 1, 2, 3, and then just take 12 total down to just 2.
Okay.
Wonderful. And you take 1 to Blood Dead.
Yes, I do. Go ahead.
Dread Screamer, 6 go again. Banishing these, Blood Dead up to 4.
Okay. I'm gonna just. I think I just. Put Grasp in front of it. Take
Cool.
4.
Yep. And then Nourishing for 6 dominate.
Sure.
But you just Rosetta and I lose, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, so I'm actually gonna put the. I'll put the crown and the creepers and a 3 block in
Yep.
front of that, I think. There's that, and then I'm gonna sink a this. Draw 1.
Cool. I only got 4 ready because I assumed that's exactly what you do.
Okay.
It's just how it is. Go to you.
Alright, these break. 1. Finish the top 3.
Make your comment.
All right, Garganian Tome. Just draw one.
Show me an attack. I'll scoop. Okay, cool.
Good game.
Not very close though, was it?
So the
Might have been
funny-
good on your end. Might have been good on your end.
The fun thing was that I went through that stream of the last skirmish we were at, just rewatching the games and stuff, and I heard you make a comment about like, oh, if Ethan has invert existence, I'm screwed, and I was like, I didn't have it, wasn't playing it that day, but I was like, what if I bring it just this once time, just to see.
Well, it probably just won you another skirmish, so yep.
I mean, we got one more round. Let's see.
One of you two.
So gross. So gross. Yeah, nuking Art of War. That was like.
I knew
pretty
that
much
was
it.
like that. That's the window.
3 cards turned into just 3 damage, and that's like, yeah. I mean, that was probably like a 15 damage turn if that's not how it played out. And that's exactly. I mean, invert was genius to bring today. If you're scared of me, then you bring it, and you better be scared because damn it, Ethan, I do feel bad about taking your Nats invite away.
I know.
But all these losses are just retribution for that, right? You beat me, but I did take your Nats.
You
I do
took
feel
my
bad.
Nats
I do
invites,
feel bad
and
about
I'm taking
that.
all these.
You take all the
skirmish
skirmishes. That's
play
fine.
mats.
That's fine. Whatever. Take the skirmish mats.
Whoa. I have something to say about that.
Oh, what happened?
About whether or not he wins.
Oh, yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Well, a mat regardless, right?
I'm getting a mat.
Mat regardless.
Getting a mat and some packs, maybe.
Okay, let me scoot. Man, this is a rapid fire tournament today. As it goes. I like how people are like, you can play Seeds and Chane. You don't even play Seeds in Blitz, like.
No, you can't play Seeds and Chain. Not right.
Oh, in CC. That's
Oh,
what
in
people,
CC,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, that's what people are saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because you can do
Sure.
Young, Chain, CC with Seeds. I forgot it's still banned in Blitz. but
as
it's
much
still
as I'd love to make that happen, I'm not doing it. I mean, I brought a real deck to the Road to Nationals because I wanted the invite.
yeah. All right, David. Is this your first time on stream, actually? You're at all the events, but I don't think, yeah.
He dodges
Gotcha, yeah.
table 1.
Well, it's because you scooped the Ian. The heck, man. Can't let that happen again.
Ian was winning anyways.
Yeah, but if he wants to win on pure fatigue, then he has to play faster. I never scooped all-in players. If fatigue is their win con, then they better play like fast as all get out. Or I'm not giving it to them. All right.
They can't prolong the suffering if they want to win.
All right.
Golden rule of events: you always play who you ride with, right? You always play who you ride with, every time.
Embracing the roots.
I'm just glad it's not round 1.
Oh, I never even started the timer. That's okay. I was like,
6.
Alright, you get to get
Toughen up.
this
And you're
meme
on,
of a playmat.
you're on Dash, right? Oh, this is.
You get to get this meme
This is
of
a
a
good game.
playmat.
This will be over in like 4 minutes. We'll cut the time in half.
Yeah, I would run Seeds and Blitz if I could. It's like the opportunity cost is not really there. It's just kind of better than everything else. So probably 2 yellow, 2 blue.
Yep.
Red is overkill. You don't need it.
It's hard to fit everything when like Plunder Run's also legal.
Yeah.
As well.
I can't believe that's a real card, by the way. Plunder Run still legal.
It's funny because when Lightning Briar, like Cheerios Briar, was at her peak, Levia still like had a shot in that matchup, and every other aggro was like, you just can't race it. It literally just comes down to Blood Rush. Which is-
Husk and Blood Rush, yeah.
Yeah, Husk and Blood Rush, which is like all you can do against hard aggro. But Plunder Run was the killer card there because the fact that it affected the whole chain
Yeah.
was too much.
Everything
As
is
soon as that was
snatch.
gone, Briar became actually way closer to 50-50.
Dawn Blade. So I'm attacking Dawn Blade with Dawn
All right.
Blade.
You have 35 minutes to begin.
Are we allowed to start now?
I don't think it. This is not the true time
I don't.
anyway.
I don't think so because there's
No?
still
Oh, there's-
actually
oh, there's still
there's a
playing.
match still going.
Yeah.
So we're.
So then I'm
I mean, we're inevitably paired,
attack again.
but there is actually a match still going.
For green.
This one is creepers, right?
Yes.
Cool. It's just there's a bit of a glare off of the
It's my favorite card. I will always play creepers.
until it is banned.
They're not going to ban creepers.
I don't know. They could
Why would they ban creepers?
because of the dumb things you can do with it.
What dumb things. Like it's basically just Snapdragons, but I have to pay for it. Come on.
Clearly, you have not played a Tomafine doll from Arsenal.
I
off
have.
of Creepers.
I brought that to Calling, New Jersey. So it was very good tech. It helped me the mirror. Because the mirror is where you need the life gain.
Well, there's also the possibility of not your opponent thinking I'm forcing them to block with Husk here,
And then
and
you
then
don't.
you just are I'm not blocking with Husk. I'm blocking with a card from hand.
Here's
then-
my Tomafane doll. Yeah.
Here's my Tomafine doll. I'll gain and be up above the 13.
And then you can likely still play, which is
Yeah,
awesome.
still play a great hand out after that.
All about that banish zone.
I also like the random bit of red in the back.
Get
The mic's right next to you, David.
You're still alive.
Let me know if
Nick asked-
you good on hearing.
Oh, yeah, you can check one more. Sandra was supposed to check. Alright, say something, David.
Yo, what's going on? Everybody out there in internet land able to hear my amazing voice?
What was Nick asking?
Nick asked, are you running Art of War? But you don't have to answer that. He's just asking.
I'm running
Not-
out of
not
one.
you.
We talked about Dash on the way here. He also didn't give me a concrete answer. So we'll see. Disappointed I didn't get to do the Chane mirror in the finals. That would have been fun.
Now, I am really surprised I survived that one.
Yes.
The problem is,
You know what's funny is I've known you by your nickname for years. I forgot your actual name. So I saw the name tag. Oh, like, oh, sorry, you have a regular name. Yeah, who would have thought? Be smarter than the package.
well, I'm technically two.
Be dumber than
Entertain the stream, Jesus.
What?
No one say anything. You guys are on camera. Chat them up. I guess you don't have to check.
I can't see the
I have
chat.
food in my mouth.
That's true. Who's talking?
You gotta carry this.
I gotta carry this?
Yeah, David's eating his jerky.
So how about that Flesh and Blood, chat?
Yeah, Peyton.
We're gonna figure out if I can pull even with Ethan for his skirmish wins and second places, right? Because I have a second place and a win. You have 2 first places.
Yeah.
So if I win, we pull even.
If I win, I get clout on the internet.
Sure. If you say so.
There's people in the like Flesh and Blood Discord, and they're like, "Oh, I've got 3 skirmish wins under my belt. You should listen to me." Like,
All right, who's Vinyl Community College? I need to know what Vinyl Community College's name actually is. Is that Alberto? Because that would be amazing.
No, that's just an internet person.
Okay.
They're getting into Flesh and Blood. Relatively new.
I gotta be one of those guys with 3 skirmish wins, so I'm an authority on Chane.
right.
Know all about Flesh and Blood.
Peyton,
Hey everybody, listen to me. This is how you draw a relic. This is how you play out Art of War. It's good. This is how you block 6 with Husk.
I'm sure there's more skill involved than that, right?
A lot of times, yes, but let me tell you, last run...
He forgot about Arsenaling Plunder Run.
Ethan played against like 4 prisms. That was like the most free run I've ever seen.
We talked about it on the way here, like Prism, and whether that was like a free matchup or not, and we didn't come to a
All right,
consensus.
so for Chimera Chick, I'll give you, Ethan already knows this, on Dash in Blitz, you play very heavy with boost. So you're less playing a pistol, an induction chamber attack. You're much more relying on Blitz and going wide, so it feels a bit more like Ninja in Blitz. Classic Constructed is a whole other environment.
Right.
You can't.
The sideboard adds so much depth to that hero.
Well, and not just that, but you can't just pretend that, oh, these decks are the same from Classic Constructed to Blitz, right? Like the fact that there's a 40 life
40
format
health is
versus
massive.
a 20 health, right? You have to play more aggressive in Blitz than you do in Classic Constructed.
Classic Constructive, you have so much time to set up, and you can really like make things work. How is the game won, Ethan?
So again, to answer Chimera Chick's question, Dash in Classic Constructed plays a much slower, much more defensive game. She definitely sets up with her items, so she'll play.
Quite literally like swing big.
She'll start on her induction chamber usually over Teclo Pounder, and she tries to get Plasma Purifier into place. That way you can come in, with both of those, you're coming in for, 6 damage on 2 attacks off of a single blue card. So you're able to block really well and still get respectable damage out every turn.
It's way different in this scenario, right? Because I don't have to use Husk turn 1. I can not play into like a blowout invert, and I wouldn't even have like invert necessarily be a good target for you. I'd actually run 1.
Peyton's asking what I'm running for Nats. I don't know what I'm running for Nats yet, mostly because I'm waiting to see, what happens at Leal. Obviously, if there's some new deck that's really good, you don't want to make a decision on what you're playing before you see certain results.
It's swing big, so good.
Chane can do that too, for what it's worth.
Oh no, Chane gets it easy. Like for Brute, it's hard to make a card worth 4 damage. So,
Chane gets 2-card hand for
Absolutely.
9.
it's gross. Very gross. Not to mention the equipment suite on Chane.
Yeah. I think Chane has like one of the best equipment suites in the game.
Well, stat-wise, it's the best in Blitz. Like,
Oh, stat-wise, it's the best in Blitz,
like
yeah.
Levia can't copy that.
Yeah.
Unless I run, I could run like
Skull
this is
Crushers.
effectively like scabs, so this could
Yes.
be like Skull Crushers, but
Skull
compare
Crushers is bad.
value to
Yes.
Spell them. Like that's insane. That they're not comparable.
Yeah. Not at all.
No.
You get so much value out of creepers. It's insane.
It's disgusting.
I think you get close on Warrior to the stat line if you count all of the additional blocks that you get
From
off
Dynamo.
of the temper. Because you could play Arcanite Skullcap is going to be 3. Your Brave Forge Bracers is going to be 3. Your Dynamo is going to be a whole lot of extra throughout the course of the game.
Lee and I talked
And
about
then-
that, and he said we'd have to decide it with a game, and we never did.
Well, to be fair, like a Valiant Dynamo, Kasai, or Dorinthia or something versus Chane is probably not a long enough game for it to equal the value
Right.
it would in
Yep.
something else. Like
Yeah.
that matchup is Chane is just too fast. Well, not
Sure.
like,
Sure. Now
I don't know,
that
people say
said,
he's slow in Blitz, but like
I
he's
don't
slow
think
for
people
one
have-
turn.
yeah.
He's slow for one turn, and then it's as soon as you have the
Right.
arsenal, or as
That-
soon as you hit that first band.
even if you only get to block the once with Valiant Dynamo, you're still talking about a 10 block on the equipment on all of the 3 blocks up top, right? Because you've got Brave Forge Bracers is 3, Arcanite Skullcap could be 3. Against an aggressive deck like Chane, you're probably going to get full value out of that, and then you've also got the Courage of Bladehold is going to be 3 also. If you're like, I need to block here, you're going to get the value out of the block
in that
rather.
case, like you could also bump this up to the skull cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever would,
No,
but
you would.
no. Skull cap is for people that want to have good armor when they're losing. I want to have good armor when I'm winning.
A lot of them might be celebrities, but a lot of them have supported small places before.
I think that's important, just being able to block on hits and like just block raw damage when you're in the lead.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, that actually critical run stuff is really what helped me improve my game. I follow a lot of his and another person's guides on the
If Prism Living Legends is Dorinthia viable, your take, Ethan.
That's my take. That's an interesting question. So I don't have a lot of experience with Warrior, especially in Constructed. I've only dabbled in Kasai, really. So I don't know. I think it really depends on the Oldhim matchup. And I think that with like attack reactions and things like route, even maybe like Dauntless, the things that make make it clumsy to react. I think maybe if the Guardian matchup is good, I think Dory genuinely has a shot. It's like not having the auto lose versus Prism is like really good for her as a deck in the meta. But I don't know how she does into Guardian, which is the biggest thing. I think she can like.
Well, actually, if you're trying to build to specifically be Oldhim, Josh Lau has figured it out, where you run, I think it's 2 Remembrance. Obviously, you run.
Round timer.
Okay. That goes for a long time. Sorry, people. Okay, there we go.
Remembrance, huh?
You
Yeah.
run Remembrance for the Glistening Steel Blades, and
Oh.
you run Dawnblade Resplendent. And you get basically all game, like 4 cycles over, to just set up pushing a counter on Dawnblade Resplendent. If you
Right.
can get like even 1,
It's
obviously
over.
the next one's
Yeah.
insane. The next one's even easier to get. And you just keep forcing Glistenings through your deck
Interesting.
to pull it off. It's hard to pull off against Oldhim, but not impossible because he can, run into 2 block scenarios. He can trip up on not having Arsenal, and you just have to go for that again and again because he's just blocking you out, right?
Right.
So you have to go for those setups where
Yeah.
push Dawnblade,
Okay.
get the counter because it doesn't get lost on Resplendent. And then
Okay.
it's nuts. It's like, it really
I could see that.
And if you're able to push through both of the hits that turn and get 2 counters on
Oh
it,
my god.
How's Dory able to race in like aggro matches?
She's traditionally been actually a deck that supposedly would answer something like Chane. Lightning Briar was like too fast.
Lightning Briar was
Right.
too
Back in
fast.
the day, like when Chane was slow for like even the first 2 turns, Dorinthia was scary.
right, because you're able
Dorinthia
to go
doesn't
tall.
have to wait.
Yes.
You just
Dorinthia
go as
also,
tall as you
even no
can.
arsenal,
Lower
can just
floor
blow you out.
or lower ceiling, higher floor. Yeah. That makes
But
sense.
the thing about Dorinthia is her cards are not above rate. Everything's like base 3 value.
Yes.
Like go again. And it gets exponential with the counters. So if you're able to deny the counters and still play an aggro plan, Dorinthia just can't win. Like she's not outvaluing you ever. But if you just kind of ignore, let her get the counters and try to race, there is a tipping point where it's like
Too much. Yeah.
you are not going to match Dorinthia's saying full keep and swinging like 18
Yeah.
every turn. Like it's ridiculous. So it's a balance. Like it's you need to be an aggro deck that like has enough 3s to maybe like in the middle of the game just say, all right, overblock, deny your counters, and we'll just go again.
I feel like this is going to be the biggest obstacle for her.
This would, yeah, that would make sense. This is like the aggro deck that can do that. So, I don't know. I don't know if she'd like actually be good, but you're right. Like no auto loss in Prism is massive for that deck.
Yeah.
She likes Roma. Like
She can
loves
farm the
it.
dragons.
And so Illusionist isn't like what was gatekeeping. It was literally just Spectra.
Yeah.
So,
I'm very interested in seeing how the CC meta shakes out when we lose Prism, because I'm not a fan of Prism, but I'm also not a fan of Guardian.
And Arclight Sentinel, right? Like Arclight Sentinel against Dory is just absurd, right? You're like, here's Warrior's Valor in response.
Yeah.
Here's an Arclight Sentinel. You know, if you don't have Time Snap Potion on the board to gain an action point, you're getting blown out and losing any counters that you did get.
She has the hit anyways for her attack to be able to attack again, right? You have to hit. Yeah.
with
So
the traditional Dawn Blade,
Yes.
Splendid just has it, which is the boon, but it doesn't gain counters naturally. It has to be through posting.
isn't that Quicksilver's
Do you
ability?
want
And
to
that-
check
No,
life
the,
totals on the one
Dawn
match
Blade
that's
just
still
gains
going?
Gogan, but or no, you're right.
Yeah. I was thinking like that's Quicksilver's ability,
Yeah,
and then the Dawnblade Resplendent is second swing gets
It's the
+1.
second swing +1. You're right. Yeah, so no other layers.
They have a special, it's a named version of whatever that is, when they change the theme onto it, with some touch-ups and some play. And so because when they see it,
I'm gonna do a pile shuffle because we have time.
Okay.
I'm hoping to give them a challenge.
How's the classic battle going?
Draw 1-1.
Draw. Oh no.
That's the problem. If you don't set up like the tall intimidate or I guess like the attack react, like it's just vanilla game where you can't actually close.
No Steel Blade Shunt in there. No Reckless.
There's no reckless, no super shot.
That's so
I
sad.
literally like did the runner player set up enough intimidates, did the drink you sit on an attack reaction.
Correct. So Ethan, you should probably move this since we will be starting soon, and we don't want anybody having access to what stream is saying.
No coaching.
No looking at the actual stream and being like, "What's in your hand over there?" None of that.
Alright.
You're gonna find out, when I was in college, I had Katana on campus, I was the one that has it, I was intended for him. And some guy comes in, like, rolling naked and shaking himself around, so I chased him off the hallway, and it was ready to be already open the door, I'm running by with it over my head, he's running past me. And he just went.
You have not rolled yet, correct?
We have not rolled yet.
Okay. I roll good.
35 minutes.
David versus Ethan.
I have an 8.
You guys are good. Okay.
6.
Table 2.
I'll go first.
Sure.
Table 3. Ethan versus Chane. Table 4.
Did you cut?
Katie versus Mike.
I don't think I have cut your deck.
Okay.
And I don't think you've cut mine either. So.
Give it a quick shuffle. Sorry, should have asked before drawing.
No, go ahead. Draw those rebels now. Then I'll cut. And hopefully they'll be in the bottom. And you drew 2 last game. Good luck and God bless.
Good luck. Have fun.
Oh my.
Good hand.
The best. The best hand. Arsenal, pass.
All right. Well,
You guys, I got other things.
unfortunate. So I'm going to start my turn here with a grasp, over pitching, minnowism, and art of war. So grasp makes the rune chant.
Yep.
Then I'll make a soul shackle with chain.
Yep.
And I'll arsenal pass.
Sweet. Let me know when you're ready.
I will never be ready for this, what you're about to do to me.
We're going to activate Goliath Gauntlet.
Okay.
We're going to play this thing from Arsenal with 1 floating.
Uh-huh.
We're going to boost it.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger, trigger. This thing is coming in for 10. Go again, on hit, next. Next boosted attack this combat chain gets +3. Give me all that equipment.
If I give you all the equipment, you're going to come in with... You have T-Bone. I know you have T-Bone in there, and you're going to snipe the creepers.
Okay, give me your hand.
What do you got? You got 1 floating 3 cards.
1 floating 3 cards.
How much can I do with this hand? I think I just have to not die, so that it gives the next thing +3.
Next boosted attack this combat chain +3.
All right, so I'm gonna bet you don't have the T-Bone and you're psyching me out. I will block 10 with equipment.
Okay, break the combat chain using Tekla Foundry card.
Okay. So good. And sorry, I wasn't gonna sync, so you're good.
Banish these 2. 2 resources floating. Load the pistol.
Okay.
Boost.
3 damage.
You must 3, and you must block with a piece of equipment.
Sure. Here's grasp.
Yep. Take 2.
Take 2.
18.
Second T-Bone.
No.
Okay.
Zipper hit. Boost.
Take 4.
14. 0 to 60.
Take 4.
Hold on. I have to decide whether or not I'm boosting here.
Sorry. Got ahead of myself.
You have 3 cards in hand?
All 4.
All
still.
4 still.
Keeping a full grip, and I got 1 in arsenal.
Yeah, we'll boost.
Okay.
Take 4.
Yep.
I haven't gotten mine yet.
Shoot.
Shoot with pistol.
Take 2. All right. See what I get off the top. Whenever you're ready.
Good.
Shirtless Skull Form. Cool. All right, we're gonna start off with Plunder Run from Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Give it the +3 here. And then I'll come in with Belittle, pitching Invert. And I'll be revealing a mutated mass.
Okay.
For the effect. I'm good to search?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna add a red minnow. We're gonna give it a good shuffle. Okay.
I'm going to take 1 Arcane from the Rune Chant.
Okay.
Go to 19. Block at least 4. Block just 4.
Okay.
Trigger for Crown.
Okay, I am gonna Art of War in the reaction step.
Sure.
Yes.
I'm going to resolve this first.
That's fine. And I pay the 1, so I'm down to 1 resource. I'm going to pick the +1 mode here, and the banish from hand, draw 2. I'll banish the mutated mass, draw 2. Okay.
So I take 3?
Yes, and then I draw a card. So I draw 2 off of that, and then I draw 1 off of Plunder. Okay. And the Art of War is in effect still. Okay. Let's see what I'm gonna do here. You're on 16, right?
Correct. I am on 16.
Just wanted to do that for the stream and for myself.
Yep.
Okay. Shadow Averser, banishing Bounding Demigod from my hand. Give itself go again. 3 go again.
Sure. Take 3.
Okay.
I'm on 13.
13. What did I do? There we go. Okay.
Okay, so that's banished.
Yep. Then I'll break the chain. Keeping the Art of War up there just for reference. Yep. And then I'm going to chain, make a shackle, give the next thing go again. Shackles up to 2. And then I'll come in with the we will pay 1 as an instant to creepers.
Okay.
Just put a counter on it. Yep. Play the Minnowism. I'm up to 2 action points. So I will put the. Is there a dice? Yeah. 2 actions. Then the Minnowism is in effect. And we'll come in with the Bounding Demigod for 8. Go again.
Block. Take 7.
Okay.
Go to 6.
Okay. Mutated Mask coming in, since I have 2 cards in my pitch with different costs. It is coming in for base 4, then plus 1 from the Art of War. It's coming in for 5.
You said 5 total,
5
right?
total, yes. No cards in hand, 2 floating. And I'm down to 1 action point after this because the mutated. Okay.
So it actually doesn't gain dominate here.
We have all of the
Take 3.
I'm taking 2 here, correct? You said it was coming in for 5. I'm taking 2.
Yes.
So I go to 4.
And then Rosetta 2 and 2.
And take the 2 arcane.
Okay.
I'm on 2.
And then I'll take 2 from 1 from Blood Debt, sorry.
And you're on 7.
At 7.
Okay. This goes to 2.
I think that was an okay turn.
That was a pretty good turn, and I definitely misplayed by not doing the breaking the chain immediately rather than playing the T-bone right away. But I think that's still probably not the worst. I'm pretty sure I'm getting close to your whole hand here on just the 2 cards. So we're going to load pistol.
Okay.
Hold on. No, we're not. I don't think we're loading pistol yet. Yeah, we're not loading pistol yet. We are doing this boosting. Whoops. I apologize. It's just the 1. I'm thinking of this.
Okay.
So coming in for 10.
10.
Let's go again.
I have. And you do have go again, so you 1 resource floating, so you can pistol me afterwards. You can potentially pistol twice. Wondering if the play is to. No, I don't. That's rough. And it's coming in for 10, correct?
Yep. Coming in for 10. If your hand had been just slightly worse, right? If all you had was Rosetta Thorn at the end there instead of Mutated Mass, so it would have been 10, then the 5.
Wait, 1 second. All right. A very important thing has come up. I don't know how far behind they are. Can you just explain the last Chane turn that you played?
Yeah. So I did, let's see. So we started with the plunder run from Arsenal, giving the next thing +3. And then we did a belittle, and I pitched.
Coming in for 6.
Coming in for 6. I pitched a blue, so I had 2 floating.
I believe you pitched Invert Existence, correct?
I pitched Invert Existence. I revealed Mutated Mass, and Mutated Mass is a belittle target because there was 1 card in Banish, so it had 2 base, so it's a legal target. And then I added a red Minnowism, and then we did Art of War in the reaction step, paying 1. I got
banishing the
Mutated Mass in my hand.
Okay. Actually, it's okay. DM Armada was the one who pointed it out, so I believed him. Turns out he was wrong, though. Everyone's pointing things out, so
Okay.
you should go back to where you were. Damn, trusting content creators, they're wrong.
So that's in your graveyard. You have 4 cards in hand.
Thanks, DM Armada.
There is a 10 go again attack coming at you.
Okay. That's the most important thing here, I think.
Hiya. There, we'll do that for stream.
Yeah. I think I got. That sucks. This is gone. How punished am I if I just? All right, we'll block 3, 5, 7. Take 3.
Take 3. So you're on 4.
Yep.
Activate this, breaking the chain.
Yep.
Let's go there. 2 resources. Or we can do this as well, right? Load pistol.
Okay. Shoot pistol.
Shoot pistol.
And then I will throw creepers at it. Block 1.
In reactions,
Yep.
we'll give it go again. So you're on 3.
Yes.
I will
Load the pistol.
and shoot.
And then shoot. And I gotta block it.
Okay. So you're on 3. I draw up. You have 2 shackles here.
Yep. We're gonna shackle 2, unhallowed rights, and shadow pop. Of course, it's now.
Blood that
right?
takes you to 1.
I'm thinking about whether I want to make a shackle or not.
Sure, absolutely.
I mean, this is gonna kill me regardless. We'll make the shackle here, and then I'll go down to 1.
Yeah. So you have to survive a turn here and come back and kill me.
Yes.
Pitch. Playing this. 1 floating. 4 boosts. Or I apologize. Now it's at 8, and both of these are dead. So 8, and if it hits next attack, I boost this turn. Gains dominate.
Okay.
And you were saying Dash was a worse version than Chane because she just banishes cards, and that's all she does.
That's all she
similar to
does.
Chane.
Yeah. I don't see what else to do here. We're gonna try the defensive Art of War, chat.
Sure.
This never works ever. We're gonna banish, draw 2, and +1/+1. All right, and then we defend with a. You got it. Good game. I don't know what I was supposed to do about that.
I mean, when I get to go turn 1 pounders, and Arsenal
The other
the
thing was
combustible courier and come in for 10 on turn 1. Like I definitely messed up without coming in with the T-bone.
the other
to
thing
kill
was
the
that I had a
creepers.
completely dead turn. On my turn 1, where I'm supposed to take tempo, I had 2 Art of Wars, a Minnowism, and a Plunder Run. Like, what am I gonna do with that?
And I didn't let you filter any there.
No. So lost to the deck. Happens. Good game though, for sure.
Yeah. So Peyton said he had money on me. It means you get to, split it with me, right?
The mic drop and you're leaving.
That is the mic drop moment.
I see how it is, Peyton. I get it.
I like that. I actually do like that one.
I had fun.
You as well. Anytime you and the person that drives you go first and second at a tournament, that's a
Right?
good time, right?
Couldn't have happened any other way. Thank you.
A couple more things there on the ground.
Appreciate it. Sideboard equipment and my divider. Thank you.
So I was half expecting you to. Granted, you had shadow puppetry left in your hand. Like you didn't have a blue card.
No.
In that hand where I came in
Nope.
for the 10.
No.
I was half expecting you to save like a blue card.
And then hope I hit
Just
like
stay on 1 and go. I'm gonna hit like enough to try and pressure.
yeah,
and win.
I didn't have a blue, so I'm like I can't do that. I had to just hope you didn't have an attack next turn or like drew really poorly all items. I don't know. Let's see what chat's saying.
I definitely need more practice on stream so that I don't do something like try and reveal 2 cards to a boost when I'm thinking about later in the turn cycle of I'm going to be breaking the chain after this to activate Technical Foundry Heart to get the extra resources I need for pushing the pistol an extra time.
Gotcha. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. Let's see. Trying to find what DM Armada was saying.
It's possible that he thought that there was another card in the pitch zone and thought that like the
Shackle on bounty. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he missed the soul shackle on the bounding demigun. Gotcha. Hey, now we all pointed it out. Yeah, Nick, this was finals. We only had eight people today, so we kind of just ran our 3 rounds and that's it. I think people are still playing for top 8. I know Ethan's over there working on it, but yeah, the finals was decided already. We're good. We're just chilling here, I guess.
It's not anything where like there's a rush on it or anything like that. Right. Like, this is very cool.
when I was here last time, that one. Or no, I thought the
All right, I'm gonna hop off stream here, go see what's going on. Thanks for tuning in, stream. Good to see you.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, you have the whole outfit and everything to go with it.
Ethan, if you just toss the waiting screen.
I'm definitely coming back
Yeah, sure.
the week after, so I'll see you.
Yeah, and I'll try and. Like, I don't know if they're going to run any sort of qualifiers for what they're matching or not. So there's probably going to be like another skirmish season. It's kind of is what I think we're lined up to have. The next set is coming out in like.
Well, you pitched the blue, so it's not like.
Yeah, spoilers come out later this month, and then I think it comes out in November.
Are they releasing another thing like in between again?
Well, we'll go for pitch for how much? For 6, maybe down the lane.
Oh, right.
Or those 3, about 4.
Do you think they're going to start doing that for like every set, or just release like more like art or whatever? It makes sense.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of nice to have like the alternate thing to kind of like bring more down just a little bit.
Shows up.
Some crazy legendaries.
It doesn't matter, there's no cheese, there's no go down. There's no instant. It's just a level down. Well, it's a good game for you because you get to play the game. On mine, if you used to play it like that, but off your own luck, like, it's just not a game. I played the entire thing for a lucky outcome. I'm just doing it. I'm doing it. Yeah. Like, well, no, it's board that. Yeah. Random vanishes. Like, this is the graveyard, right? Like, green is not the graveyard, you know the exact group.
He's really good at
That's right. Yeah.
I got to figure out the best constructor.
He's really good at last constructed, right? But in lists, it's okay, you know. You can never. I was like,
You have one in game. No, yeah. What I'm saying is,
Well, that's
you almost have
self-inflicted.
to
You don't have to roll
start
stats. There's nothing you can do about the damage.
and there's a card that has, if you want to card this combat chain, you can go search for them out of your deck.
Yes.
So you'd almost have to like start pointing your hand, have that card, and be like, oh, pitch a blue, or like,
Yours is fun.
play with the first Phoenix Flame for 0. And then go pitch a blue, get this one, go get the next one, play the next one for 1, return the third one for free, play it, and then somehow have that in, and then go, now I'm gonna pop Master Trophy links to get the
Understandable. Yeah, but Blitz.
Oh yeah, oh, you were saying.
All right, just wrapped up that game, and it was pretty miserable. Played a really tight game versus Dorinthia. Had exactly 3 misses in the graveyard with probably 10 plus hits. Come in for Writhing, he's at 1, so just hit and I win. And of course, I hit the exact 3 lifts. Exact 3 out of like 15 cards total in graveyard. So just entire long game played out for no effect, just luck. Like straight lost the game. So, oh, what a day! What a day! Dying of blood debt, dying to Chane shenanigans. It's been really fun. But we're about to go back to CC. Thank God. Blitz is just kind of nuts sometimes. Anyway, that's it. That was the day. Only 3 rounds. Super tiny. Couple reasons. I mean, there's the SCG Con Baltimore is happening right now. So a lot of people in the area are there because it's not that far. Yeah, so a small store like this, it was cool. We got at least 8, but there's no Top Cut, so it's just over. But I'm heading to France tomorrow, and we'll be doing a lot of content there. So stay tuned for that. And that is all. Goodbye.